Okay, chickadees, welcome to another episode of Mojo Mysticism. Today we're going to continue to explore our theme of the week, which is going slow to go fast. And today's card is the beauty way. So we're going to look at how we can see beauty in everything. So come on in and join us. Okay, welcome in. So we're going to continue our theme for the week of going slow to go fast. These cards all come out of a deck called the Mystical Shaman Oracle deck. This is a gorgeous deck. I love all my decks, of course, but this one is particularly beautiful. This is also the one that my annual reading came out of when I had that done in December of last year. So. And I am going to hopefully be offering annual readings to all of you very soon. So in the month of December, look for a link and an announcement about that. Okay, so to recap the week so far, the first card we started out with, which set the theme for the week, is the card 52. That's a 7, again, intellectual spiritual card. And it is called Stand Still, and it was in the reverse. And this means for us that it's time to clean house, get rid of our distractions, and really focus on what's most important to us, and to relax and allow what's most important to us to actually reveal itself. So that is our theme for the week. And then we looked at the first card for the week, which was card 11, the Council. This is reminding us that we are not alone, that we have a counsel that is guiding us every step of the way, and we are called to tune in and listen to our intuition. So we're still, and again, I'll remind you, stillness does not equal inaction. It's an inner stillness at your intuitive level, at the level of your spirit and your soul, that really resides deeply within you and allows you to hear that voice of your intuition and your guides. So that was the first card for the week. It was in the upright position. And then the second card we had this week was card number 10, the Corn. So we have 11 and then 10. We counted backwards. And Corn was also in the upright position. And this card is reminding us that there is more than enough abundance to go around, and all we need to do is align with the frequency of that abundance and allow it to flow through. There's no efforting involved. So there is action, there is inspired action, but no efforting. So it's a beautiful card. And then yesterday we began the second kind of the turn of the cards, I'll just say, because we had card number 5, which was the Beloved, and the Beloved was in the reverse position as well. So when the Beloved is in the reverse position, we are not only called to see the divine in every single person and being that we encounter, but this is specifically with regards to romantic relationships. And we're also being reminded when this card is in the reverse that those romantic relationships can reflect and mirror back to us the projections that we place on them that are really a result of our longing in our lives. And it blocks our ability to see that other person for who they really are, their divine nature. So that's what we were reminded to do yesterday. And now, today we have card 4. So we went 10, 11 in the upright, and now we're 5, 4 in the reverse. And card 4 is the Beauty Way. This card is asking us to continue this idea of seeing the divine in everyone and also the beauty in everything, and also to conjure it up if we're not seeing it, if we're having a difficult day or there's some circumstances that are kind of blocking our ability to see beauty. We can consciously make a decision to focus on anything, small, big, doesn't matter. Just focus on something that you can begin to recognize beauty in, and then conjure it up and build it. So we are going to take action today to see the beauty in every situation that we are in. That sounds easy, but it also gets difficult when we are especially called to see the beauty in things when they turn ugly. So if you've got an ugly situation in your life, or you encounter an ugly situation during the day, we are called to look for the beauty in that situation. And now we also continue this idea of relationships, not necessarily just romantic relationships, but relationships in general. We do not need to fix a relationship. So stop trying to fix relationships that you think are broken. Recognize them and see the beauty in that relationship exactly as it is, and conjure that and build that up. Build that beauty up in your heart. Build that love in your heart. Those relationships are perfect exactly as they are. And again, this kind of goes back to yesterday. We may actually be projecting things that we have longings and desires for onto those relationships, no matter what they are. Romantic, friendship, acquaintance, family members, parent-child, whatever that relationship is, that may be happening. So we're asked to take a look at that and really deliberately bring beauty and a sense of love into those relationships. So there's a few practical things that we're going to be doing. We are first of all going to let them all be exactly as they are. We are also going to be exactly who we are. And we're being asked to refrain from gossip about things that are difficult in our situations. So, the other thing that's really, really important as we're doing this is that we are careful with this practice. We are careful not to fall for superficial beauty, and not just in a person, but also in a project or in an event or anything that comes along our way. Don't fall for the superficial nature of beauty. Really look for the divine beauty in that situation or person, and celebrate that and conjure that and build that in yourself. So that's what we're being asked to do today. Yesterday it was look at projections, and today it's still look at projections, but it's also specifically asking us to take action to build those eyes of beauty in your life. It's there. I promise you it's there. Sometimes we have to dig really deep to find it, and sometimes it's a little easier, but I promise you it is there. Look hard if you have to see it. The process will become easier if you're new to this process of just like placing yourself in a situation where you conjure up emotional states. But this is important for us to be able to be sovereign in our minds and be able to place our minds on emotions that serve us when we need to. So with that, chickadees, I hope you have a fabulous day. I love you all. Don't forget to hit subscribe so we can keep bringing these videos to you, and we will see you next time. Mwah.